Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Thanksgiving week version of Monday Musings. Hope everyone is having a wonderful week. Despite going back into the purple, we had a marvelous 11 o'clock Mass. We had 200 people in attendance, and we still didn't reach our capacity in the small yard. So everyone was appropriately distant, masked, and it was a wonderful celebration. I was a little jealous, I have to admit, since Father Gregory got to celebrate that Mass. I had assigned him to do that Mass. So I didn't know he would get to have all the fun this weekend. So if you're planning on coming to the 11 o'clock Mass, please do give yourself a little extra time because, of course, we still have to do the contact tracing. So with so many people coming at the last minute will not be good. So do give yourself some extra time. For those of you who came for communion after the other masses, that went very well. The bishop is encouraging us to do that, so we're not only allowed to do that, we're encouraged to do that, and nothing makes me happier than to be able to give you communion after all of the live stream masses. So that begins roughly a half hour. Communion begins at the end of the live stream mass. So roughly a half an hour after the daily mass and roughly 45 minutes after the Sunday mass. So that's 8:45 in the morning, Monday to Saturday, and then 5:45 Saturday evening, 7:45, 9:45 on Sunday morning, and 1:45 on Sunday afternoon. Again, that's a delight. So hopefully that those of you who are not able or don't feel comfortable in attending the outdoor mass, because it is a little chilly, so bring a comfortable chair and bring a blanket, because even in the sun it was still a little chilly, and that's why we discontinued the 9 o'clock mass, because it really was quite chilly. But anyway, so for those of you not able to come, communion is available on those masses and will continue to be. We're out there for roughly a half hour or until the last person has received. So as I say, Father Gregory or I will be out there after all of those masses. For those of you who are homebound, we are still making our way through that list. So we will be visiting you hopefully this week. For those of you who we didn't get to visit last week, it was delightful to see a number of you last week. For this week, we're just going to do the live stream masses, so that will include Thanksgiving morning. Obviously, there will be no confessions Thanksgiving evening, and then this week we will begin the season of Advent. The weather is looking like it's going to cooperate, and that we will be able to have a wonderful first Sunday of Advent celebration outdoors at the 11 o'clock Mass. But again, please do check your email on Friday or the website before you come on Sunday morning, because we'll make that decision on Friday whether we go ahead or not, because the weather seems to be again, we seem to be in a dry pattern. You know, we want to pray for rain, just not from 11 to about 1 on Sunday. Not 11 and 1, 10 and 1, because we have to set up and then take down as well. So we want lots of rain, but just not in that window, so that we can continue to have Mass outside. So on behalf of the staff and the friars, want to wish all of you a happy and blessed Thanksgiving. I know Thanksgiving is going to be very different this year. Not as much travel, not as much direct contact with family and friends, but hopefully this will be just a blip. So we'll just remember the Thanksgiving of 2020 as the Thanksgiving where we weren't able to get together with as many people as we would have liked, but we're doing this to keep one another safe and to keep this virus from spreading. So again, know that you and your family will be in my and the friars' prayers these days. Uh, Stay tuned for the live stream masses because they're all live streamed. You'll get to see Father David and Father Vincent not only on Sunday but during the week as well. Though Father Gregory or I will be the ones distributing communion after those masses. Again, it's a great joy for us to be able to see you and to give you communion. One thing I would ask is that remember we are in the presence of the Eucharist, so when even if there's no one else around, that's really not the time to engage us in conversation. Treat that time as you would adoration, because obviously the Eucharist, Jesus is present in the Eucharist, and want to be respectful and mindful of his unique presence among us in the Eucharist. So again, it was a delight to see a number of you this weekend that I hadn't seen in a while, and I'm sure Father Gregory would say the same thing. Keep one another in prayer, and look forward to seeing some of you this coming weekend. So in the meantime, have a wonderful week and a most blessed Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you next Monday. All right, bye-bye for now.